In this video, I will talk about why indoor environmental quality has been an important issue for more than 100 years and seems to become even more important in the future. While most people are aware of the importance of the outdoor environment, especially in relation to climate change issue, but also related more directly to our health, the effects of indoor environmental quality are not that common knowledge. Who doesn't know by now that air pollution such as fine dust and noise pollution are important issues? But most of us don't realize that people in the Western world in general spend 80 to 90% of their time indoors, at home, at school and at the office. Exposure indoors is thus much longer than outdoors. What most people also don't realize is that there are many diseases and disorders related to that indoor environment. In the last decade or so, we are confronted with new diseases and disorders related to indoor environmental quality, such as mental illnesses, obesity and illnesses that take longer to manifest, among which cardiovascular and chronic respiratory diseases and cancer. If you look at the scientific outcomes, it seems that staying indoors is not good for our health, even though the conditions seem comfortable enough, according to the standards we apply, according to the control strategies we have taken. This can partly be explained by the way our human bodies cope with the different stressors we are exposed to. We have several stress mechanisms available for that, and from research in different fields, it is clear that the relations between the stressors, those mechanisms that take place in the human body causing the diseases and disorders, are very complex. Except for the health effects that we see today, the possible consequences for indoor environment of climate change is also a topic to be mentioned. The average outdoor air temperature is rising. Variation in weather conditions is increasing. We experience more heat waves, more heavy rainfalls, sudden wind speeds and storms. We observe an increase in smog frequency in urban areas caused by temperature rise, resulting in an even more polluted outdoor air. As a consequence, we will stay even more indoors due to the air quality, smog events, but also because of these sudden heavy rainfalls and wind speeds. Next to that, the air outdoors will be hotter and more humid. The outdoor air will need to be cleaned before it can be used to ventilate indoors. An airco might even be a must. We would like to prevent sites like these in downtown Hong Kong, where every apartment home, and in many cases even every room, has an air conditioning system on the outside of the facade. A third important issue is the need for transition to less carbon emissions in the buildings and construction sector. The European Union Long-Term Energy Strategy for 2050, as you might know, is focused on creating a clean planet for all, which entails reduction of CO2 emissions and using less energy by all. To be able to realize that, in 2019, in the Netherlands, it was decided to retrofit buildings as such that no longer gas is used as the energy source, but all heating and cooling will have to be electric by 2050. What should be mentioned is that homes that already have been retrofitted to use less energy seems to not use less energy in real life. Behavior of people towards energy use and comfort seems to play an important role in this discrepancy. Moreover, more health problems seem to occur as a becoming result of these retrofits. So it is clear that the obvious challenge of today lies in the accomplishment of sustainable and low-energy built environment, and at the same time healthy and comfortable built environment, and therefore a good indoor environmental quality. How to accomplish the latter will be the main topic of the last week of this course. For more detailed information, I recommend you to read, besides the small guide All You Need to Know About Indoor Air Conditioning, Chapter 1 to 3 of the Healthy Indoor Environment Handbook, which provides basic information on how we can get sick of the indoor environment.